Vishwasa can start now.
Let me just go live on Facebook.
Okay, okay. Vishwasa, can we start now? Hello?
Yes, go on.
Yeah. A very good evening to all the attendees present here. We at MIT once again welcome you all in the sixth chapter of Industry Connect. A topic of the webinar is Basics of AI and ML from Industry Perspective. We have the speakers Mr. Sanyam Jain and Mohammad Abid, who will be discussing about the perspective from industry about AI and ML. Now I would like to call upon Mr. Vishwas Gautam sir to introduce the speakers in the webinar.
Well, Ayush, the speakers profile themselves speaks for it. So I don't think that they require any introduction.
Okay.
Like always, we have two very young, talented experts who, at a very young age, have reached at a height, and I am looking forward to a wonderful session because, as the COVID has shown, that AI and ML are the way to go forward. So I am extremely enthusiastic about this session, and I want to learn a lot. So Sayam, you can start because I am extremely eager to listen to you.
Yeah, thank you, Ishwas sir and Ayush sir. So, hello everyone. As you know, my name is Sanyam, and I am into this data analytics and machine learning stuff from last 8 years. And today we are going to present along with Abid. So, Abid, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, my name is Mohammad Abid. I have been in IT industry since last 8 years, doing data analytics, data mining on huge amount databases, and a lot of technology I have worked on. And right now I am in Python and machine learning. So,
Yeah. So, guys, like if we talk about the industries, so the initial decade from year 2000 to 2010 was moreover about the developmental phase where the organization were looking for the people with knowledge in say Java, .NET, C, C++, or any of the programming language. Because initially they were looking for people who can basically develop the software for them, who can ease their business issues and provide solution to them. But as the market changes from year 2011 to 20, people start looking for the people who are more expertise into automation because they have lot of data available with them. Now they were doing some manual intervention and lot of manual efforts was required at that time. So people start looking for the technologies like Selenium, Protector, and other automation stuff to automate their solutions. But as you are saying, like the things are changing at very fast pace. So today's era, if I talk about, people are talking from this machine learning perspective, and this era of year 2021 to 30 is more about the machine learning, data science, artificial intelligence, DevOps, and cloud computing. So today we are going to discuss with you majorly about the machine learning and the AI part. So, like as you know, like the machine learning, it so how many one question for the attendees that I present here. So, how many people out here have heard about this machine learning? You can just raise your hand. That would give us just simple insight, like how many people are having some basic idea around it. Okay, okay.
So,
Okay, if I talk about the machine learning, so basically, machine learning is an application of the artificial intelligence that provides the system the ability to continuously learn and improve from the experience without being explicitly programmed. So basically, we are providing the machine with the intelligence that it should be able to pick up the data, understand it, and process it, and meet the business needs. So this is what the concept of machine learning is. So basically, machine learning you focus on the development of the computer programs that can access the data and work on it and improvise on it by themselves. So as you can see, there are multiple people who have given multiple definitions to the machine learning. Like the one, it is visible on your screen, says that the it gives the computer the ability to perform operations to learn without being explicitly programmed. So similarly, there were multiple machine learning champions who have provided different definitions on it. So if I talk about the application of machine learning in today's era, so it is being used in multiple domains. Domains as in the healthcare industries, the financial industry, the energy sector. They are nowadays implementing this machine learning to ease their business solution and satisfy the customer needs. So if I tell you one basic example about this machine learning from the healthcare industry. So nowadays, like these healthcare industries are doing disease analysis. Like if I want to predict, like if someone is going to suffer from cancer, so how would I do that? So there should be some data available related to the symptoms of the cancer. So what happens in US is like the people or the patient basically regularly visit their medical consultants, and from there basically the data gets generated. So they visit their medical consultant and share the status of their health, and accordingly those data get collected. So we have the symptoms available for them, and accordingly we use these machine learning techniques to basically do predictive analysis and tell, yes, this person is going to suffer from cancer, or there are how many percentage of chances that this person is likely to have that disease. So this is how this healthcare industry operates with the machine learning techniques. Similarly, we have other industries which operate in the similar fashion. So, Abid,
okay, so the thing is, people have a lot of misconception about machine learning, that what actually machine learning is. And most of them drives from movies, like one day an artificial intelligence will take over the world. And like Terminator movies, they have shown a lot of AI which are capable of thinking like a human. That's not true. Like machine learning is like a simple program. If you can break down it a simple program, then it's, in the basic it is just a if else. Okay, it cannot produce a human like intelligence like a human being. So comparing machine learning is with a human, and then saying that machine learning will take over the world, AI will replace human beings, that's not true. So machine learning is going to help us in a lot of scenarios. So no doubt humans are the most intelligent beings on the planet. But there are things which we cannot do. Like all of you can read a book, right? In English, and some in Hindi, some in Chinese. You can read a book. But if I tell you that if you need to read 1 million books in 1 month, you cannot do that. That means humans are capable of quality, not quantity. When it comes to the quantity, if I gave you 1 million records, then you need to find a fraud transaction. So you cannot find that. Your brain does not have that much processing power. You can make intelligence decision. You can make the most of the intelligence decision can be made by humans only. But when it's come to the huge amount of data, then we cannot do anything. Like we are stuck. So machine learning AI is dealing with the generating programs which can deal with huge amount of data. So let's say an example of Facebook. Most of you must be on Facebook, right? So Facebook have more than 1 billion users, more than 1 billion users. So even if you logged in and you logged out, that means 2 events per user. That means 2 billion events. How would a system would know which one is a fake or try to hack your Facebook account? Like, how would it know? Your system cannot know. Like, if you are a genuine user, if you forgot your password, you are trying to do a multiple hit, you actually forgot your password, or is some hacker is there who is trying to guess your password. So how would a system differentiate between both? So there, in that scenario, machine learning come into picture. Like, machine learning analyzes behavior of a hacker and a normal user. Then it differentiate. It cannot say that any machine learning algorithm cannot say it will be 100% correct. There are scenarios where a hacker can be tagged as a genuine user, or a genuine user can be tagged as a hacker. So there is no machine learning algorithm which says that I will produce 100% accurate result. The accuracy can be 80%, 70%, false detection. There are a couple of measures which we use in different machine learning algorithms to determine that what is the capability of this algorithm. But it has never reached 100%. So telling it like it will replace human, it's not possible. It's not gonna replace human. Now, the thing is, in recent years, we start talking about machine learning. Why now? Is it a new concept, or we is recently found machine learning algorithms? Answer is no. Machine learning algorithms are as old as mathematics. You go years back, mathematics is there, machine learning algorithms are there. Most of the machine learning algorithms uses probability theorems as their base. Probability theorem, you must have read it in your mathematics curriculum. So there are a lot of stuff. Every machine learning algorithm uses some mathematical model that has been there for, I don't know, like since mathematics exists. So no machine learning recently we have refined the machine learning algorithm, yes, but we did not discover machine learning algorithm recently. Okay, so then the question is, why now? Why we are working on machine learning algorithms so aggressively right now? Just because we have now application for the machine learning algorithms. Earlier, if you go back, let's say 1990s, there was no Facebook, no YouTube, no Google, no, there was, I think there was Gmail, but the amount of data, the number of internet users were not that much as today. The number of sensors available were not that much as today. Now every machine is generating data. You are swiping your card at in a shopping mall. You are generating data in a transaction. So the number of digital transaction has increased exponentially. So we have so much data now that we cannot use the normal system to figure out for analytics. Earlier also we are doing analytics, we are having databases, we are generating summaries, we were doing that. But now those are not sufficient enough. We need different algorithm to tackle different kind of problem. Let me just tell you one more example. You all must have used YouTube, right? Everyone's YouTube homepage looks different. Why is that? Because YouTube decides that if you like some content, you don't like some content. There are some people you want to watch. There are some people you don't want to watch. So how does it decide? It does not know you in person, right? It does not know your age, your gender, which area you belong to, which language you speak. So you can log in by your Gmail ID, but does not, you can also browse anonymously, right? So the thing is, the actions you do, you watch a video, you skip something, you forward something, every tap you do, they record it. They record everything you do. And after that, they do up analytics that your behavior is similar to this particular user's behavior. So let's say there are two users, user A, user B. So what a user A like video 1, video 2, and video 3. User B also liked video 1, video 2. So there is a high probability that user B also likes video 3. Then video 3 will come into your recommendation. So that's called recommendation system. The recommendation system is the most used system in e-commerce. You use Facebook and sorry, not Facebook, in Amazon, Flipkart, Snapdeal. All of these e-commerce websites use recommendation system. You try to buy something, you search for something, they give you recommendation that you might also like that. So a lot of revenue is being generated by recommendation system like Netflix, Amazon Prime. All of those shows you videos which you might like, and this is like very good applications of recommendation system. So there are a lot of e-commerce sites and different websites which are using recommendation system for revenue generating, and there are primary business model is dependent on recommendation generation system, and recommendation systems are very easy. If you if you go into deep, it's a very easy system to generate. You can have your own recommendation system. E- okay, so just one recommendation system is a one machine learning example of machine learning algorithm. There are other system as well. So, like I said, why now, why we are focusing machine learning in today is because of the availability of data. Every sensor, your healthcare sensor, as Jain pointed out, that there healthcare equipment also generating system. That your watch you are having, your smart watch in your wrist is taking your heartbeat. That's also data. Your phone is recording that data. You can use that, to do analytics on your own data. That okay, which time my heartbeat is normal, which time it was not normal. You can do a lot of analytics on your own sensor, on your camera sensors are generating data. Okay, your microphone, your GPS location, Google Maps is always tracking you. If you have your GPS on, like then it is telling other people that in a particular area there would be traffic, right? So how Google map is determining that where there might be traffic. So what they are doing, they are tagging in your GPS, and your GPS is on, so they are taking your data, and they are making a algorithm for clustering users where users speed has been decreased recently. So all of that, they are printing it on a map, and you are seeing Google Maps on live. So all of those applications are possible because of machine learning. So sensors are generating data. We have huge processing power systems. So everybody is having, earlier, if you go like 20 years back, like 1 GB RAM was huge. Like now everybody's phones must have been having 4 GB of RAM. Okay. And the storage is like 64 GB storage is normal in a phone. So you are, everybody's having storage, everybody's processing data, a lot of application. Most of you use at least using 10 apps in a daily basis. So messengers, WhatsApp, Facebook, YouTube, Amazon, everybody is doing machine learning. If you go and look at the business model, they are using machine learning to for the revenue. And so very good examples of available on YouTube, like YouTube, how they show the videos. So all of those are machine learning examples. So Same, would you like to take this type of machine learning?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was speaking on audio, on mute, sorry. So, thanks, Abid, for sharing a lot of stuff around this machine learning. So, if we categorize this machine learning, it is basically categorized into supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. So, let's see what supervised learning is. Abid, then you change the slide. Yeah. So supervised learning is basically like we are aware of the input as well as we are aware of the output. We are aware of the output due to domain knowledge or some human intelligence. So that is what the concept of supervised learning is. Say we all have seen a cat or a dog, but if we want to process such a data with the help of machine learning algorithm, then we will take some input and we will try to train our algorithm, and we would expect that that algorithm would generate the same output as the expected one. So, this is how the supervised learning works, wherein we have the data labeled and we try to predict what it is actually is. So, in this fashion, the supervised learning works. So here, a very simple example is shown is that a cat or a dog. So are these emails spam or not? So like if we are getting any emails, maybe there are some jumble words or some other Spanish language, so we can check it out like it is a spam mail, or there are some untrusted mails we are getting, so that can be identified with the help of this. So as I have just taken an example with you guys, like from the healthcare industry, I want to predict if some person is going to suffer from the disease cancer. So, what would be the cost of that treatment? Say for that same cancer disease, I want to identify like what will be the cost of treatment of cancer after 10 years. So this all depends basically on the stage of the cancer the person is suffering from. Maybe stage one, stage two, and the number of chemotherapies he or she is going through. So in that case, machine learning helps a lot basically. So it will do some trend analysis. It will process some pre old data, and it will try to operate and on that data, apply algorithm, and try to generate some prediction on it. So, for this tensor example, if I want to predict the cost, I can use linear regression model. It is a supervised learning machine learning technique that is used to identify it. On the similar fashion, there is a another example that I would request Abid to take upon. So, say if I want to identify the cost of house in my locality after 10 years, what would it be? So, Abid, would you like to share that example with the
Yes.
code? Yeah.
So as Sanyam explained the supervised learning, I'm going to show you the regression model. Okay. So it's a branch of supervised learning. And let me go with my browser. 1 second. Yes. So sorry. What was that? Okay. So this is the problem statement. So our let's say client has given you this CSV file, and in that you have a column price. So you need to predict the house price. This data is from US. So number is in dollars. The amount is in dollar. Okay. So the price we need to predict for a house. So in starting, we need to train our machine learning algorithm. We need to tell it that what is the price of some particular houses. Then it will generate a model, and then it will predict price for other houses. So here we have around 5,000 data available for houses. Like this is the address. We have this price for that particular house, and area population, average number of bedrooms in that house, average number of rooms, and average area house age means how old the house is. This is the average. It could be like there could be a newly built house. There could be a house which is 10 years old. So this is the average, 5.6 years average, and average area income. What is the average area income? So the fields itself are self-explanatory. So we need to predict price. So this data we will use to train our model. We will tell that if area population is this one, average area is this one, number of bedrooms are this one, then price is this one. So then it will learn, and then it will predict for an unknown house. You don't need to specify the price. It will predict price by itself by just giving these many inputs. Okay, you need to give this many input after we are finished with our model. So let me take your Jupyter notebook. So 1 second. So this is linear regression. So we here I'm using Python for machine learning model generation. So here we are just importing some libraries for plotting maps, loading our data. So this is the CSV file I showed you guys. So read CSV method, we are just reading the file. And this is just, let me just minimize my screen. Yes, now I think now it's much more visible. So data is loaded in our Python. So this is some statistical information about our data. These are the column headers, right, which I showed you guys. So the total number of count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, maximum. Standard deviation is a very important term. I suggest all of you to, if you want to pursue in machine learning, you should read about standard deviation,